Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Now let me make this clear to y'all, right? So you can understand. Set the record straight. I don't know Gunplay. I don't know his wife. But this topic right here is a very sensitive one. I need for y'all to listen real carefully to everything that's being said in this audio.
Well, he actually grabbed my daughter by her neck while she was on my hip, pulling her, trying to take her from me. I'm like, you're choking her. She started screaming, and all I heard was my daughter stop crying. When I heard that, I don't know, I blacked. I'm like hitting on him. I'm like, let her go, let her go. Like, you're choking her, screaming, someone help me, someone help me. Like, my baby's not breathing. Like, I didn't know what was happening. She just stopped crying. They were against the police. Child Protective Services had a representative come out. Medical examiners came out. The ambulance people came out. At the time, my daughter had like marks all over her neck, some of her head, her arms, her knees, obviously because of the fight. She had a scratch down her face. So she was very lethargic. And I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? She already had a collapsed lung. She already had like, obstructed airway from the ventilator being too long. Is she okay? I had to take her to the doctor to make sure she was okay. I had to constantly take her, like after that, like a week later, I take her back so that the examiners can like redocument the progression. Like, okay, is it getting better? Well, he actually grabbed my daughter.
Now, when you first hear what's being said, y'all listen. Did y'all hear that? Or was you listening? Right? When you first listen to what she say, it's like, oh my God, he's a monster. Did he really, really do that? But now I need for y'all to don't just listen, but hear what she's saying. Let's break this down real quick. Listen carefully now.
Well, he actually grabbed my daughter by her neck while she was on my hip, pulling her, trying to take her from me. I'm like, you're choking her. She started screaming, and all I heard was my daughter stop crying. When I heard that, I don't know, I blacked. I'm like hitting on him. I'm like, let her go, let her go. Like, you're choking her, screaming, someone help me, someone help me. Like, my baby's not breathing. Like, I didn't know what was happening. She just stopped crying.
Let's stop right there. When you listen carefully to what she just said, he grabbed the baby. Now, prior to this, the video that I seen, the man was watching Gunplay. He was watching, or rather playing, PlayStation 5, Xbox, whatever. She went in the room harassing him, right? Agitating him. Then gonna tell him, have fun. Your phone is about to go off. So she just let the world know she's paying his cell phone bill while he's live playing the game, right? He's still cool, calm, and collective. When that didn't work, in the wee hours of the night, she decides that she's going to take the baby outside. She's leaving. Now you done ticked him off. He gets up. You ain't taking my baby nowhere this time of night. Now, as we get into this story, she just said that he grabbed the baby by the neck. So because she said that, I'm supposed to just believe that he grabbed the baby by the neck and started choking the baby. He's that much of a monster. Now, the baby stops crying. And she starts blacking out now. She's hitting him. She's hitting him according to what she's saying. Right? She's hitting him. Not one time did you hear her say he hit her back. So she was the aggressor. She's explaining in the same video how the baby has scratches all over its body. Who's the one with the long nails? Last time I checked in this video, she has long nails. So now you being aggressive and playing tug of war with this baby, you scratched this baby up and made this man look like a monster.
Police, Child Protective Services had a representative come out. Medical examiners came out. The ambulance people came out. At the time, my daughter had like marks all over her neck, some of her head, her arms, her knees, obviously because of the fight. She had a scratch down her face. So she was very lethargic. And I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? She already had a collapsed lung. She already had, like, obstructed airway from the ventilator being too long. Is she okay? I had to take her to the doctor, make sure she was okay. I had to constantly take her, like, after that, like a week later, I take her back so medical examiners can, like, redocument the progression. Like, okay, is it getting better? Well, he actually grabbed my daughter by her neck while she was on my hip, pulling her, trying to take her from me. I'm like, you're choking her. She started screaming and all.
Nobody picks up a baby by the neck. This is a loving father. This is a loving father that said, you know what? You ain't going to take my baby. You're not going to play games with my baby. I want my baby. And see, this is what I want y'all to understand, right? The fathers that don't give a damn, that turn their back on their kids, they don't go through this. It's the ones that fight for love and fight for the relationship. And see, I done spoke to so many females that I need for you dudes to understand, like really, really understand. That when a woman leaves a relationship, she already left mentally before she left you. And a lot of these females, they go to is the police to guarantee that they get the apartment, to guarantee that they get Section 8, and to guarantee that they walk away with the child and the benefits. So automatically, when this woman is making an exit from the relationship, she already knows how she's going to exit. When you listen to the audio and the footage of this woman, not one time did she say in this video that he hit her. What she did was made him aggressive, made him look like the aggressor. He grabbed the baby by the baby's neck. The baby went lethargic. The baby had scratches from you, soldier girl, not him. And then what's the next thing that she do? She dials 911. Now it's a custody battle. And it ends with Gunplay not going to his last court date. You know why? Because he's really fighting for the battle of the love of his family. So now he just fell back and let her win. Gave up. I need for you dudes to understand, right? Because some of you dudes out there, you're suckers. And what you do is you get in a relationship with females like her, not realizing what she did to him. When she get tired of you, it's going to be the same exit strategy. It's going to be the same thing. You dudes get with these females that's beefing with their baby fathers, and you encourage her and pat her on her back while she's warring with the only man that's going to love that child. Ain't no other dudes getting in a relationship to be the baby daddy of his baby. Most men call themselves lions in the jungle, right? I don't call myself a lion in the jungle. You know why? Because when a lion meets a lioness, the first thing that lion does is kill all of her cubs and then impregnate her and have his own cubs, aka children. And most dudes that come along to a female, when they get with this woman, there is no love for the child of another man. Way too many of these females is out there playing games, divide and conquers. Men have to fight to be fathers of children that they love. The deadbeats in this world, they the winners. Because they get to sit up there and come 18 years later and have a talk with their child and say to their child, you don't even get along with your mother. How was I supposed to get along with her? There is no fight. But the man that loves his child, well, look how Gunplay is being smeared all over the internet. And see, me, I'm not going to let her destroy his image and his character. I'm not saying he's perfect. Yeah, I seen the video with him breaking the TV because he's upset, he's agitated, and trying to show her that he's the king of the castle. And he could be just as nasty. I saw that. But sometimes y'all better look a little deeper, dig a little deeper.
Well, he actually grabbed my daughter by her neck while she was on my hip, pulling her, trying to take her from me. I'm like, you're choking her. She started screaming, and all I heard was my daughter stop crying. When I heard that, I don't know, I blacked. I'm like hitting on him. I'm like, let her go, let her go. Like, you're choking her, screaming, someone help me, someone help me. Like, my baby's not breathing. Like, I didn't know what was happening. She just stopped crying. They were against the police. Child Protective Services had a representative come out. Medical examiners came out. The ambulance people came out. At the time, my daughter had like marks all over her neck, some on her head, her arms, her knees, obviously because of the fight. She was scratched on.
When you listen to what she's saying, he's holding his baby in his arms. He don't want to let his baby go. He's hugging that kid with love. She's swinging erratically. She's scratching. And the first one that calls the police, well, that's the first one he responds to. It is what it is, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Most of us don't even realize we sleeping with the enemy. They smile in your face all the while. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Make sure y'all share this video. Y'all see how YouTube playing with my numbers.